Okay, so here I want to mention one personalities which is MS Dhoni. So MS Dhoni doesn't he's not into mobiles, he's not into technologies or lab. What else? So whenever he travel, whenever he get a time, he read a books or any thing. So good good morning.
Yeah, morning, very good morning. So how are you?
I'm doing really great. I'm over the moon because of you are here.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for asking. Yeah. So what about you? How is it going?
Yeah, I am alive and kicking so far. Yeah, it's been going fantastic. Yeah, in my
Mhm.
life. Okay. So as you know that since you are meeting very first time because we don't know each other, so I would like to know much more about you.
Yes, of course. We will, build our rapport. Yes, I'm Chandu and I'm from Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so if I talk about my, qualifications, what I do, I have done my graduation in 2022. So after that, I have been hunting a job in IT sector. Yes, so for that I have learning some coding languages. Yes, simultaneously English as well. So this is a brief explanation about me.
That that's great. So okay, now
Yep.
it's so
Yes.
introduce myself.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, sure. So as you know that my name is Shibu. And if I talk about my state name, so my state name is Bihar. I live there. And when it comes to talk about my qualification, so I have pursued 10 standard.
Mm-hmm.
And if I talk about my hobbies, so I'm very fond of to play cricket, football, soccer. These are my favorite games. And
Okay.
this language. So I'm very excited to learn this language. That's why I'm trying to much more talking with people. That's how I can enhance my skills. I don't have environment. Yeah, that's all about. Thank you.
Yeah. Good to hear. Sounds good. Yep. Also, you mentioned that you do love games, which is soccer, and yeah. So there is another thing. What's that?
Yeah, settle, and
Settle.
basketball also. Yeah, settle. Okay.
Okay, settle and basketball. Okay. So are you a sports person?
Yeah, you can say that, but I don't get too much time. But where I'm living, there I'm getting a lot of opportunity to play those games. Yeah, and where I'm
Okay.
living, because right now I live in Kerala, so here I made Kerala friends. So whenever just I meet, so that I play with them. So yeah, it's very great.
Okay. You are living in a Kerala. Why do I ask you? Why did I ask you? So because of you are wearing a t-shirt. There is a. It's looking like a sports t-shirt. So that's why I
Yeah,
had.
you're right.
Mm, yeah. So you are living in a Kerala. Wow, it's pretty cool area.
Yeah,
I
it's
love that. It
yeah.
is
I
a
think
yes. It is a pot. It is the. It is a one of the list in my bucket lists.
okay. So when
Yeah.
are you visit this place? Do you plan?
No, I'm not planning. I will plan.
Okay. It's very nice. I can say that you must aware because you come from south part of India, but I didn't aware earlier. But when I visited very first time, so that time I got to know that oh my God, here environment as well culture is totally completely. I got it very different. Yeah, but it took more than 2 or 3 months to involved in this environment. So yeah, but at this stage I don't have any regret, and yeah, I'm enjoying this environment.
Yeah, you are habituated for that. You can, as you are, able to see, you are like adapted to that. It's not a rocket science.
Yeah, yeah, it's not a rocket science, but
It's not a
yeah,
big deal.
yeah, when it comes to talk about their native language, so it was oh my
Uh-huh.
God, very difficult for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it means you have completed your graduation with in English lecture.
No. Mhm. Are you talking about medium, English medium or Telugu medium?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Before first to fourth standard, so I had done Telugu, which is my mother tongue. Okay, so after that, fifth standard to now, I had done my education all in English medium. So even though at the time I didn't start speaking English, so after completion of my graduation, I thought I had to give it a try in English. So that's why I have been learning English after my graduation. So yeah, so at the time I wasn't able to speak a single sentence. So now, yeah, better than previous, not much.
And why I asked you, because I have done almost five or six conversations with who comes from the south part of India, but at that time over there, I got it very different voice. They were
Mm-hmm.
speaking very well, but
Oh.
like where there the way of speaking is totally different
Mm-hmm.
tongue. Here I got to know that about you. You are
Uh-huh.
speaking. I can say that I thought that yeah, maybe that person comes from north part of India. Okay,
Okay, so maybe I am looking like that, so that's why you may thought.
no, not like that, not
Mm-hmm.
like that. But we cannot judge by cover anyone, but we can judge by how that person he or she speaks. Yeah, that's why I told you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. No, there are some people, they said you are from other nation.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay. So I think you are a student, just you are pursuing as well. I think you must get in some kinds of environment, like English environment. Do you get?
Sorry.
Yeah, I was asking you that being a student, do you get in your college English environment? I mean, you must have many more friends are there, maybe. So, do you get any chance to talk to any person?
Yes, I didn't get such kind of environment. So in my college, those are all from southern part. Okay, so they didn't speak English. So if you want to communicate, we can communicate our natives language. Yeah, so that is the main reason why did I start early. If I had those kind of environment, definitely I would able to speak English, you know,
Yeah, you're right.
as as fluent speaker.
Yeah, you are right. And even though here also, like I was thinking that yeah, when I will be when I visit there over there, maybe that people they speak English, but sorry, speak Hindi language, but totally different. But at that time, they were asking in English language. Oh my God, I thought that who comes from Kerala person, they don't know properly how to speak Hindi. But when it comes to talk in English language, so oh my goodness, what a fluency as well towns and
Yeah,
everything is good. Yeah, it is very necessary. Now today we are struggling due to environment, think of environment. If we had the environment, English environment, so we would have we would we would have spoken to past fluency this language. That's what we
yeah,
can.
I agree your points.
Yeah.
In Kerala, so it seems like a other nation. All who are staying in Kerala, they do speak very well English. So one of the tutors, she's from Kerala. Okay, she spoke fluent. She speaks like a fluent speaker. Yeah. So the way of expressions, the way of body language, postures, everything. She's a good, trainer.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, maybe I have seen, but maybe I have watched her video, but I'm not certain that who is she. But when I had session with another person, so that time I told about he was telling me that one tutor is there, many more tutor is there, but she speaks very well, and he is a tutor, and he teaches his student in Clapingo and English ERE also. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yes. I introduced that tutor. She's from entity application. So she's from Malayalam. She's from Kerala. Yep. Yeah, she's a great speaker. I do follow her Instagram, everything.
Yeah, but I have never met with that tutor. But I met with one tutor. She comes from Karnataka. I think you must aware about her.
Okay. Can you name her? Maybe.
Santa ma'am. Her name is Santa ma'am. So very first time I did session with her. So it was very
Okay.
fantastic. I was told much more things about related to English pronunciation and how to
Mm-hmm.
some people they are working here, they are listening me, but I don't know. You are not. You don't all ears. Okay,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
okay. So as I was talking about that teacher. So at that time I was told I was being told that just try to read some of the books. After that I was suggested some of the books name I purchased over there and I started to reading. So that
Mhm.
whatever I was suggested, so really helped me a lot. Better my communication skills. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, it is going well. And even
Mhm.
though this day also I'm not comfortable, but I want to be a comfortable in this language because my dream is very different. So that's why somehow I will have to devote much more time. Yeah,
Yeah. Sounds good.
yeah. Mhm. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So reading habit is a very good habit. So I would like to implement that in my life.
Yeah, yeah. Being a student, it is very necessary. But even though I don't study, because as I told you, I have quitted my study. But at that time, I should have been studied. But I had my family had lack of money. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why now also.
Yeah,
But
I
what I
understood.
observed. Okay. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So during some family situations, that's why you didn't continue your studies.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, but I have no any kinds of regret why I quitted my study. But I can say that that time maybe my family had nothing money, so that's why I quit it. Otherwise, my dream is very
Mm-hmm.
big. But I can say that these days just I wanna be a trainer in this language. So I'm working on that. Let's see in my future what will happen. But I'm putting my effort to become a like great tutor.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, definitely you will become a that English trainer. Sure. Yes. So these days, what are you doing? Like, are you planning to do only the process of tutor?
Yeah, I'm planning, brother, as I told you about my dream, determination. So just I'm working on that as well. There are many more things which when I didn't complete it, I have to complete first. After that, I will be able to make a student much more understand at that time because
Okay.
before become a teacher, before become a teacher it is very necessary we must have knowledge much more how to explain about grammar or any kinds of example we must have it means we need to study much more that's why I told you that that's why I'm trying to devote much more time for read the book as well yeah I'm looking for get higher degrees and I'm working on that as well just my ambition is that somehow I will have to complete graduation so after
Mm-hmm.
that definitely at that maybe I will start my own institute yeah that's
Okay, sure, definitely.
dreams you can say that. Hmm.
May all your wishes come true.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So do you have any topics so we can go through that?
Yeah, we discuss about like we were talking about book. So being a student, it is very necessary. Book, what is book? Why it is too much necessary? Why people are too much active to read the book? We will discuss about that. Okay, if you are comfortable. Otherwise, another topic you can drop it.
Yes. So the benefits of book.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So It just doesn't matter being a student or being any personalities. Okay, so in this world, apart from students, there are a number of peoples though. Okay, they are putting their time into reading because of if if you have a reading habit, definitely we will build our like the way of thinking, the way of speaking, everything. We will get a good knowledge from books only. Okay, so here I would like to mention one personalities which is MS Dhoni. So MS Dhoni doesn't he's not into mobiles, he's not into technologies or lab, what else. So whenever he travel, whenever he get a time, he read a books or any thing. So we know what kind of personality he is. Okay, yeah, so he's a being he he's a good as such, such a good cricketer. Okay, so he had a lot of thinking abilities, in which place, like how to behave. Okay, so yeah, he was being a captain of our India. Okay, he bring a lot of cups. Okay, yeah, so through him I would like to like take a good habit, took the like a reading habit from him. He suggested some interviews. He's told, I'm not into mobiles, I read books when I get a time. So that is my motto. So in this way he said. So that's why, in my opinion, so reading book is good habit.
Yeah, you are right. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what about yours? Do you have any points? Do you want to add on?
Yeah, yeah. I would like to add much more. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So as you know that these days, being as you said to that, being a student or any worker person, it is very compulsory. It is very necessary to read the book because due to knowledge we are struggling today. Because if we have lot of knowledge, definitely we will do some much more things. There are much more things which one is knowledge through we can achieve, or knowledge through we can get it everything. So it is very necessary. Like as I told you that I am a worker, but why I read book? Because I'm hungry to get knowledge. I don't have too much knowledge, so that's why always time
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to include in book. So if I read
Yeah.
the book, definitely I will get a lot of knowledge from that, because recently I have purchased one book. So that one book name is Think Like a Monk. So over then that one book has just two, three paragraphs I have read it, and over there I got it that, oh my God, it is very necessary. After that, I started to implement about that story. So it
Mm-hmm.
helped me to reach out from thinking like, always we get, always we get that. Uh, we don't need to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay now. Yeah. I was getting that how to build and how to tackle some of the situation and any kinds of problem. Yeah, and it is very necessary as well when we read the book at that time. If we come across with new word and new structure, so at that time, if we read again and again, definitely when we start to read, definitely that kinds of word again and again we will get to read again and again. That's why it will store in our subsequent mind. After
Yeah.
that, we can manipulate in front of anyone. And
Yes.
yeah, and recently I have I was watching one video. So that one video was fantastic. Over there, one speech was given. Speech was being given by one great speaker. So over there, I got to know that what is the reading part, reading skills, because everybody wants to read the book, but there are many tips are there, like how to read and how to complete a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Have too much fun about that. But yeah, I I read it, I achieved over that how to read and how to recognize those are things. These are things.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, and another thing is that if you read the book, and I'm sure that if you want to do anything, so at that time you will be able to think much more about that, what you are going to
Yes.
for any kinds of business or any kinds of
Mm-hmm.
institute. Yeah, and at that time, because we have already, I told you that if we had a lot of knowledge, so definitely at that time we will be able to tackle much more issues like that.
Yes. Yeah. So in our futures, definitely we have to face obstacles,
Yeah,
struggles, everything.
yeah, and
So
and why all great speakers they are telling that just try to read book, that it could be a story, it could be any kinds of motivational book. Why they are telling? Because now we are struggling to learn this language. I know that you may not have any kinds of environment. That's why we are trying to meet with many person by this application, because because but I don't believe that if I will talk to any person, then I will be able to speak much more, not like that. But my thinking part is very different, because I do read book, because I read book today. That's why I'm able to manipulate in front of you.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, only
Yes.
once in a day just I do talk to people, and otherwise rest of the time just I hit the book.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So so if you want to get a knowledge, definitely it's from books only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
books.
So the 50% from books and the 50% from others. Yes. So see, uh, I have read three books. Okay. So which is Atomic Habits, How to Make a Hobbies. Okay. So the second one is I don't know how to pronounce it, Ikigai, and the third one is physiology or psychology, which is that I'm not getting that name. Okay. So those three books I have read. Yeah. So after that I quit reading. I don't know why, because of busy
Yeah, it is
schedule.
very necessary. But I would like to tell you. I would like to pick your mind here that you took three books name, but only one books I have read, but I haven't completed. But which one you said that explored about atomic habit? That one book is very nice. Only one chapter I have completed. Oh my God! After reading that book, after reading that book, automatically some kinds of energetic comes to me. Yeah,
Yeah, that's really good. Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, the book was really good.
yeah.